Welcome everyone to my YouTube channel. Today, let me introduce you to Archie. Archie is a boxer lab mix, and we're just doing a regular bath for him today. When I met Archie for the first time, his family did a wonderful job giving me some information about him. They warned me he did not like having his feet touched. Hearing that raises a few red flags, you know. What do you mean he doesn't like having his feet touched? Is he gonna bite me? Is he gonna try and murder me? It's a bit of a bad habit, but I always assume the worst. I think that's because I work with animals with extremely sharp teeth, but we quickly clarified he's just a little wiggly with his feet. Most dogs are wiggly with their feet, because they use them to stand. But I'm so thankful that his family told me, because now I can adjust how I groom him to make him more comfortable. And who doesn't want their dog to be comfortable? I know I don't want the dogs I groom to be uncomfortable. So speaking of faces, I'm cleaning his head right now. I'm using a tearless face shampoo, but do y'all remember the shampoo bottles we had as kids that said tearless on them? Do you remember when you found out that that was a lie? Maybe you're a young adult and you remember those little tiny bottles you had as a child that said tearless on them, and you were wondering, is it actually tearless? So you squeeze a little bit in your eye and it starts to burn and you realize it's not actually tearless, and then you start to have trust issues because why would your mom get you a tearless product that's not actually tearless? Well, it's the same for dog shampoo. It's not actually tearless. And unlike your mom, us as pet groomers make sure not to get soap in your dog's eyes. So after we've rinsed the bad memories and shampoo away, it's time to condition the coat. I'm using a nice light conditioner on him. I make sure to rub that into the skin, all over his body, and then I have to let it sit for a few minutes. But I don't just sit around on my phone. I give him some nice massages. After letting the conditioner sit for a while, it's time to wash it away. The conditioner I used on him is the Best Shot Ultramax conditioner. It's super light, it rinses away super easily, and this is my go-to conditioner for shedding dogs like Huskies, Aussies, German Shepherds. You know, the dogs who can't keep their hair to themselves. It's time to rinse it all off of his ear. I make sure to close the ear hole up, nice and tight, although I do make sure no water gets into the dog's ear. Sometimes a little bit does get in there, it sneaks its way in. It's not the end of the world if it happens. After getting all the conditioner off of Archie, I use my hands like a squeegee and get all that excess water off. He's kind enough to help out too. After he helped me shake all that water off, it's time to towel dry him. So to dry him, I use a nice clean cotton towel. I'll usually go from top to bottom. Why top to bottom? Because the gravity. Duh. This little purple sock I'm putting on his head is called a happy hoodie, and it serves two purposes. It will help wick away extra water on the head, and it'll hold the ears down and dampen the noise from the very loud dryers. And since the happy hoodie's holding the ears down, the little breezes of air from my high velocity dryer isn't going to sneak its way into my dog's ear and make it tickle. It is probably my favorite advanced technology ever created. My new best friend is all dry, and to celebrate, we get a little sniffing action. There was actually a dog in that cage she wanted to sniff and be friends with. I like to let my dogs sniff my tools. I let him take an investigative sniff, and then we slowly move on to nails, which he did fine for. I used my Dremel in a different position for his other paw because it was hard to do him against the wall. Before I clean ears, I check them to see if they even need it, His were healthy and beautiful, so I skipped cleaning them and moved right along. Archie was a really good boy, so he got to pick out his bandana. I think he was reading my mind because that was the one I was gonna choose for him. Archie was seriously a 10 out of 10 grooming dog. He did so good. To celebrate how well he did, I took him outside for a little playtime. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching Archie's grooming journey. If you'd like to support this channel, make sure to subscribe to it. Like the video if you've enjoyed, and let me know what type of dog you'd like me to see me groom next. Anyways, I will see y'all next time.